guys, it's Sarah and today's BookList Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we are going to be talking about books that took our feelings hostage. They took our feelings and they held them for ransom, and it wasn't fair. I tried not to think too much about books I've read recently because there have been quite a few books this year alone that have really made me feel a lot of feelings. So there is one, but all the rest of them are backlist older books that I've read a while ago. The first one is Jodi Picoult. So she's one of my favorite authors. Every single time I read one of her books, it makes me think, it challenges me. It's very, very gray. She's not a black or white writer. There's a lot of gray area, a lot of moral issues, a lot of things to think about, and she challenges your beliefs, and that's why I like her so much. But she always takes my feelings hostage, but the one that really got me was 19 Minutes. And this one is about a school shooting. And I remember specifically when I read this book thinking, I don't like these feelings that I'm having. I don't like these sympathetic feelings that I'm having. I don't like that, but she made me feel that way. And I didn't like it, but it was very thought-provoking. It definitely challenged me. And so that's why I liked it so much. But I remember specifically thinking, I don't like the way I'm feeling right now. This is not okay. Okay, the one that I want to talk about that I read recently is The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. Easily has become one of my favorite books of all time. Loved it so, so much. And I felt a lot of things, especially for these children that are in this book, these orphans that are in this orphanage that is specifically for them because they are magical and they have abilities that can be deemed dangerous to other people. And when our social worker goes to observe, he goes in there with preconceived notions that these are dangerous kids, and definitely gets to know them and realize, are they though? Or are they misunderstood? And just, oh gosh, these children in this house just captured my heart completely. I loved every single one of them, and it was fantastic. So just hit me in the feels, that book. Another one was The Life She Was Given by Ellen Marie Wiseman. Now, this is a circus book. That's one of my buzzwords. I absolutely love books that center around circus or carnivals. And this one was so emotional because you follow our main character who is literally sold to the circus by her mother because she's different. And it was heartbreaking. It was so heartbreaking. So there's that aspect of it. There's also an aspect that has to do a lot with elephants in this book, with the circus elephants. And oh man, I specifically remember certain scenes in this book that involve the elephants and just breathtaking and heartbreaking at the same time. So yeah, that one definitely, I felt a lot in that book for both the humans and the animals. Another one that I remember having a lot of feelings about was The Help by Catherine Stockett. This book, oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful book. And I just completely fell in love with the women in this book, especially Minnie. Oh my gosh, that woman is like my hero. She is fantastic. And it gave me a lot of anger and a lot of just heartwarming as well, because these women and their friendships are just so great. And this is set in 50s, 60s, I think. And it follows women who are housekeepers / babysitters. They're the help to rich white people, and these women are Black. So you follow them and their stories, and they are starting to tell their stories and starting to talk about how they feel being labeled as the help and being treated as the help. And so they're starting to tell their stories. And it's just, oh man, the book is so good, and the movie is fantastic as well. I don't even know which one I liked better, to be honest with you. They were both so good. So good. Lots of feelings. And the last one I have is Colleen Hoover. All her books make me feel some feelings, but the one that really got me, because it made me cry, is November 9. And this one is a relationship between a man and a woman, and they start a relationship, really quickly. It's like the night before she's set to move. They meet. It's instant. It's intense. And they meet on November 9th. And they decide, since she's moving away and she's not changing her plans, that they are going to meet up every November 9th. And you see that happen over a certain number of years. And no matter what they're doing, no matter where they are in their lives, they meet on November 9th. And it was intense. That was an intense book, because you see their relationship, and you see them meet up every year, and you see what they do in the meantime, which is interesting. And it made me cry at the end. It did. I think I read that book in a day, easy. Like, I could not put it down. And I cried. And I don't cry in books very often. There's a handful of times I have cried in a book, and that's one of them. So lots of feelings in that one. Okay, guys, that is it. Those are books that have given me some feelings, some good, some bad, some I don't want. And so they definitely took my feelings hostage. So make sure you go and check out Lindsay and see which books she's talking about today that gave her all sorts of feelings. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you read any of these that I talked about? What books have given you some intense feelings, some feelings that you were uncomfortable with? Let me know that too. And we will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.